What up, yo?
I'm tired of all this damn talking and texting, nigga. Eat this ass.
Wow.
Talk to this asshole. That's what you can do.
You just couldn't get any more ratchet. I mean, this is and these are the same lovely ladies that talk about don't approach me in public, don't approach me, don't approach me at a certain particular time, don't slide in my DMs, and we're scared of men, we're afraid of men, we're not protected. Well, you need to help me out. And then y'all complain about why men don't approach you, why men don't go to these single events, these dating events where you have, and just a lot of women, you have an abundance of single women of primarily all ages, particularly mainly women in their like late to mid to late to all the way through the 50s at these singles events. Yes, you got a combination of early 20s, but they're too busy just being 304s. But late teens, early 20s, and mid 20s. It's kind of like it's a little bit it's among the late 20s, primarily late 20s, all the way to the 50s and 60s, and you see these women at these speed dating events, these dating events, these singles events, and there's like 10 guys, less than 10 guys at a time. And you see these women just pissed off, mad, and it's usually the guys that they don't want, or the guys, or they'll settle for the guys that they complain about, but because they can get some easy dizzick, get their back blown out. They want that that sausage in them. They want to be able to, put that cucumber in the mouth and just lose their mind. You know what I'm saying? And then talk about what she's talking. Let's play this again.
Talk to this asshole. That's what you can do. The fuck? I'm tired of all this damn talking and texting, nigga. Eat this ass. Talk to this asshole. That's what you can do. The fuck?
Well, what about all the other guys that slid in your DMs that you have not answered their DMs? What about the 80% of dudes who have went in your DMs, shot their shot, and you have it on scene, but you don't respond to them, and it's been sitting there for like almost a year? Let's talk about that. See, this is why a lot of you heifers don't like me. And I don't give a shit. And a lot of you simps hate my guts, even though I'm a men's advocate. Oh, I forgot, because a lot of y'all are whole ass niggas, cowards. You guys have, and some of you guys have done the men in their 40s who are fresh out of jail, guys who got multiple baby mamas, guys who are behind in their child support, guys who've been through the system and couldn't see their kids. So what they do, they want to sabotage these younger men. These old pookies. They want these old pookie Negroes, these old bottom shelf brass. Now they want to sabotage these younger men, and you do got a lot of older men jealous of younger men, which I'm surprised. I thought that only applied to older women jealous of younger women, and they're competing with younger women. Come to find out, you got a bunch of old whole ass ninjas that are jealous of younger men, and they're gonna try to sabotage these younger men and compete with these younger men because they want these young tenderonis. But I got a question for you women. How come you don't call those guys out? These panderers, these pookies and rares, these panderers. Well, but y'all have all the smoke for me. Why? Because I don't kiss your ass? Why I humble you? And even you got women defending simps. And it's like, I guess y'all women don't want protection. I guess you all that stuff you talking about, creepy men, y'all still date these creepy men. Y'all still be writing pen pals. You wanna go bail dudes who are in prison, who are ex-offenders. You want to deal with guys who are honest and hardworking. They're not perfect, just but you don't want a bus driver. Isn't that right? But you would have rather be like M.E.K. Williams and become a single mother on purpose and still blame men for shit. And then all of a sudden, this heifer, this hyena is doubling down, but she don't want to tell women the truth. She's trying to, no, and that's a whole different video. I'm about to cook you women like you, Ebony K. Williams. You want to try to tread lightly because all the bullshit that you spew out now is coming back to bite you in the ass. Now you want to try to see that you're no different than Ayanna Vanzquez when she was attacking Shirazad Ali. Now Ayanna Vanzquez, which who was trying to fix the damage, which is too damn late. Ayanna fix my life, which is I will say Ayanna can't fix my life. There's more. This is the nonsense of our melanated women. And it's always black women. And I've seen white teen women do the same thing, but you black women love to be in the algorithm of just nastiness.
Where are the men that mid-looking black women? Because yes, most black women are drop dead gorgeous, but then there's...
Unfortunately, that's not the case, and you've proven that real well. That is not the case. I hate when y'all do this stuff on these apps. It's really just so depressing.
Mid-looking black women. Because yes, most black women are drop dead gorgeous, but then there's black women that look like me that aren't drop dead gorgeous. We still need love though.
Ma'am, it is too damn late for you. And the thing is, it's too damn late for you. You had your chance. You had your chance. You had your chance. What about those guys, but that particular dude that you put in the friend zone? Why don't you hit him up? What about the guy at the job? What about the guy at school that you've written off as lame and boring, and he talk like he white? What about those guys that he too nice because you think because he's a calm, mild-mannered man and he's not ultra or hyper aggressive and he's, to himself and he don't get no bees. He don't get no beaches. So because he's not being the problem of the toxic Pookie and Ray Ray, you wrote him off. And plus, he's taking a bus. He don't got to fly a car. He don't have to, even though he may not have to worry about a car payment, even though it's a clunker. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably just investing his money into more things to elevate in life. No, you don't want that. You don't want that, brother. You don't want that, brother. Then all of a sudden, that man becomes, in his 30s and 40s. Now all of a sudden, when this brother becomes awesome. Now all of a sudden you want to try to flip the script, and then you get mad if he's God. Then you get mad because a lot of these men, because many of these men are either bachelors for life because they realize that a lot of you broads ain't sugar honey iced tea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're mad because and then you get mad because he's with a woman who's not FBA. She can be foreign, but don't let her be light skinned. Don't let her be light-skinned because y'all you would call her a tether. That's what you're doing with. And if she happens to be an in-shape, dark-skinned woman, now y'all call her ugly and shit. You see? And then on top of that, it could be a young tenor, it could be an FBA woman who's not part of the hyena hood, the sisterhood. Y'all call her a pick-me. Look how y'all came at Cooking with Kaya, and Cooking with Kaya got a wake up call because she dumped a dude that was with her, rocking with her, and then when she started blowing up and started getting that money, now she ain't getting them checks no more. Now all of a sudden she regrets it because she thought she was too good. A lot of you black women you think you're too good for men, and y'all became the face of that. Y'all let white team females mind fuck you because you have no fucking pride. Because for far too long you've been off cold. We ain't talking about the men because to me because y'all don't want men to be because the man can be a revolutionary, y'all don't support him. So we're not gonna it's no point in discussing that. And all of a sudden that brother that you written off and then you become the age that you are now, it's with a non-black chick. Now all of a sudden you're crashing out. And worse, and then like I said earlier, now when a lot of these brothers are now going overseas and visiting different cultures and even living there now, living overseas for a certain amount of time, and really don't want to come back. Now all of a sudden you women are trying to call us O-files. You try to compare us to what the white T-males are doing. The creepy white T-males are doing, but y'all don't have no smoke for them. You don't see white T-females bashing white T-males for being passport bros. Y'all don't have nothing to say about that, but y'all put Brad on a pedestal. But let me continue with what you just said.
At like, where are the men that like mid-looking black women? Because yes, most black women are drop dead gorgeous, but then there's black women that look like me that aren't drop dead gorgeous. We still need love though.
No,
I've been single for 16 years. 16
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You 16 years. No, you effing somebody. You the side chick to somebody. Just because somebody is let me say this. Just because somebody is single, that does not mean they're effing. A lot of times they're effing. A lot of times they're in some Diddy stuff. They're having their. That's what's so funny about y'all who want to go at Diddy. Because a lot of you saying females are participating in Diddy stuff. You're with Puff Daddy, having all types of freak offs with the Puff Daddies of the world, the P Diddies of the world. It's just not at a billionaire level. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of you females are still fucking some dude. You calling up some dude that you say ain't sugar honey iced tea, that you all say you would never date. But no, you wouldn't date him, but you would fuck him. You're calling this man after you get off work Friday because you don't. For some of you women don't want to go to the clubs because you look old. You don't want to come across as the auntie and the grandma. Some of y'all got that grandma look. Y'all mama look like, what are you doing in the club? Trying to shoot your shot at these young guys and all that stuff that these younger women ain't checking for. Okay? And now all of a sudden you at the age that you are now, middle age, 40 plus, late 30s, 40 plus, almost damn near, probably she's almost 50 or in her 50s. You wouldn't be surprised. And now you calling up that dude after you get off work and have him sleep over Friday night. Spend the weekend with you and he blowing your back out. And then you kick him out. Repeat.
Drop dead gorgeous. We still need love though. I've been single for 16 years. 16 fucking years, you guys. Where are the men?
What is BS? Here we go with this nonsense again. Y'all make it. A lot of you black women, y'all make yourselves look good because nobody's forcing you to get on camera record yourself acting a fool. So you can't blame the white tea supremacist. You can't blame the white supremacist for this. Nobody's making y'all get on camera and degrade yourselves. And you know, I'm gonna throw in a bonus video. Because to me, this has to be addressed. So, you know, I didn't mean to go have this video go long, but you know, I have to teach.
Who just want to fuck you so... I can't stand a nigga who just want to fuck you so bad. Okay, since you want to fuck me so bad, I'm about to give you some stanky pussy. Bitch, I'm about to teach you on why stop trying to fuck everybody. Bitch, I'm gonna give you the stankiest pussy in America. I bet you learn your lesson, then I'm gonna fart on you.
No, he's not gonna learn. No, he's not gonna learn his lesson, ma'am. Stop dealing with guys who got options. A lot of you women want a man who got multiple women, and you want him to stop and be monogamous all the way with you, but you don't want to give him what he wants and what he needs, and you don't believe in submission. You don't want to get in shape. Well, my thing is, it doesn't matter. He's the man. He gets to decide what he wants, especially a man of means. So you can't say he got to do the same thing because we're not equal, remember? You can't say we're equal when it's convenient and then say we're not equal and we're not the same. It doesn't work like that. Look at you. You got all this fake stuff on you. You got the baby hairs. You probably got multiple tattoos. A high body count. You possibly got kids from multiple baby daddies, unfortunately. And then you want you're not even close to being an adjustable 6, ma'am. You are 2. A fat 2. And you got the piercing. Oh my God, tattoos and all that stuff. Masculine energy. There's no femininity. You're just and then you're talking, and look how you talking.
I can't stand a nigga who just want to fuck you so bad. Okay, since you want to fuck me so bad, I'm about to give you some stanky pussy. Bitch, I'm about to teach you on why stop trying to fuck everybody. Bitch, I'm gonna give you the stankiest pussy in America. I bet you learn your lesson, then I'm gonna fart on you, bitch. I can't stand...
And guess what? He would just leave your ass, because to me, now the type of dude who will probably deal with you is probably a dude who's just a loser. I'm just gonna... Probably a dude that y'all say he's staying out of his mama's house and ain't got nothing going on. Or a guy who's just a complete bum. A guy that got the stereotypical, he got a bad record, license revoked, probably never couldn't get a license, driver's license, whatever the hell. And he's subjected to this. But for some reason, he can still, despite him being destitute, y'all women will still fuck him. But then tell guys, the lames, guys who are kind, respectful, hardworking, we may not make a lot of money right now. Y'all tell us we ain't shit. Y'all say y'all will make all these demands and then want us to take care of you, couldn't take care of you, pay all your bills. And on top of that, take care of your kids and then tell us how we should treat I get, treat your kids right. But when I'm teaching morals and values right, and I'm setting a standard, a moral standard, principles, and I'm setting a discipline, oh, you don't want that. But then you be the abuser, get other people to abuse your child. I don't get it. I don't get it. Or I try to give your son or your daughter, but particularly your son, red pill advice. Oh, you don't want that because he's not gonna look at you as his mother the same way, because once he becomes a man, he's gonna realize that his mama ain't shit. His mom is no different than the hyenas he got to deal with, and his mama dropped the ball because she didn't teach these younger females how to be ladies, because she didn't want to be a lady. She wasn't a lady. Only y'all getting on this app acting a fool. What in the bedwench is this? What in the Negro bedwench is this? It's like, you black hoffers, you black hyenas would rather be the white T-man's bitch and his mama's bitch, but be a queen under the black man, with the black man. And you know damn well she would never, if a black man was treating her like this, y'all know all hell would break loose. If this was a black man treating her like this, all hell would break loose. And as a matter of fact, if a black man was just would have had her do this, she would have cussed his ass out and she would have crashed out. She probably would have tried to beat his ass, and get some weapons. You know how y'all like to reach for sharp objects and cut him up. And some of y'all that got pum-pums, y'all be ready to really raise hell with that pum-pum. You know what I'm saying? This is just it's just this. But none of these divestors are talking about, none of these pro-black heifers are talking about this. And you got a particular female that came from me to talk about Let's Play. Hey, Divine Truth Teller, are you gonna talk about this? Oh, your punk ass ain't gonna say nothing, but you got all the smoke for me because you don't like what I say about black women, but I showed you why I do what I do. Don't get mad to women who support Divine Truth Teller and these sprinkle bitches, and you got these goofy ass males who support these male panderers. It's Tay baby. Y'all got all the smoke for me, but you don't got no smoke for Brad. Y'all ain't got no smoke for this race trader, this bedwench over here, and all these other women that I showed y'all. They do this all the time. But y'all mad at me for pointing it out. But instead of pulling sister to the side, but if a black woman even checks her, y'all got a problem with it. So nobody can tell y'all nothing unless he's a a white male. But wait a minute. Charlie Kirk said something about black women. That's why y'all celebrated, because he couldn't say nothing, which he shouldn't have said. I mean, but to be honest, is that if Charlie Kirk was just talking about black men ain't this and criticizing black men, you saying black women would not be rejoicing over his passing, which was he's a victim of white on white crime. The problem on this internet, on the social media, just too much fake outrage. Y'all mad at the messenger because you don't like the way I look, which I don't give a shit. You ain't. I mean, I'm not trying. I don't want you to desire me in a sexual way. I'm not trying to go to bed with you. I'm not trying to have relations with you. So I don't. So for y'all to criticize my looks, which is some bitch shit, which is some immature shit, instead of addressing what my talking points are, what my stance is, and what my statements are, and what I'm saying, what I'm addressing. No, y'all don't want to talk about that. No, you want to just make personal attacks, which I don't give a fuck. I would never want to sleep with you anyway. And some of you goofy ass dudes who saying that stuff too, I already know you are on the down low. But again, do you think these B-dubs, black women, FBA, black women are going to call that out? And gay shame you? Oh no, she'll only call me gay because I'm calling out on her bullshit and holding her accountable. I can't hold her accountable, but I can call her out on her shit and show this. We got to do better for 2026 because y'all getting worse.